Hey guys, kind of spontaneous. The channel's still very young. Obviously, only have like 4 videos up and 10 subscribers. So everyone subscribe. But anyway, the channel's still young, and I didn't think I'd be adding another truck to the channel this soon, but I did. So here it is. It's pretty rough, but I think it's gonna make a huge turnaround and be a pretty cool build. Just picked this up. Needs rockers and cab corners, and I've already got a lead in a couple beds, but it's already EGR deleted and everything. I think it used to have a tune on it. Needs aftermarket intake put back on it. I mean, it's rough, but the price was right, and I think I'm gonna be able to get plenty of content on this while I put the other trucks in storage for the winter, possibly. It's got 242,000 miles. And yeah, so I'm kind of excited to figure out how to get this thing home. Can't drive it home right now because it's not registered or anything, and this bed is just sitting here. I'm gonna take this off before I leave, and hopefully I can get one of the guys up here to help me tow this home. Yeah, welcome this LLY to the channel. All right, just got home from purchasing the LLY. I just happened to be up there, and I saw it on Facebook, so now I gotta drive back that way, about an hour. First I gotta grab a trailer, then drive there and grab that and bring it home. Kind of feeling under the weather, so I'm just gonna bring it home and just call it a night there, so I don't make myself too sick here. All right, I got the trailer secured. Head up to grab it tonight, might as well, and I'll just put it in the shop tomorrow, return this trailer, and dig into it a little bit and see just how fast I want to attack this build. But let me know what you guys like to see from it. I think I'm going to do a reverse level, put a bed on it, and actually I'll go with this when I walk around the truck. I'll walk on the truck and then let everyone know my plans for it. Here it is in all of its glory. So I made a stupid mistake earlier. I pulled this bed off by myself, and yeah, I knocked my back window out. So that was cool. Anyway, let's get this thing started. It's a little rough. Getting kind of close. Super happy with how this 18-foot Brymar tows. When I get a trailer, it'll definitely have to be at least 22 feet. But this little 18-footer tows really nice. It'll be dark out when I get the truck, but I'll go over it in the morning probably. Just like that, I'm ready to hit the hay. Truck is back. I just gotta clean up this bay so I can back this thing in tomorrow and get started on it. I'm excited to see this frame all cleaned up and painted and the cab all repaired. Alrighty, so again, excuse the messy yard. This will be all different when the house is all done, but still feeling under the weather. But I got the truck kind of cleaned up a little bit. I mean, it's pretty rough, but I just wanted to get it a little bit cleaned up before I pulled it into the garage. I gotta clean out a bay still. But yeah, so here it is. I already made one mistake and broke out my back window when I was taking the flatbed off of it. But it does start and run. It's definitely a little rough. taking it easy today, trying to get better, but my brother-in-law's over and we're kind of going over some things. And it does look like this thing either has or has had EFI Live tuning on it. I gotta find a monitor or something. This thing just needs some love pretty bad. But one thing that might be causing it to run so rough is they actually threw a LBZ intake on it, and it's probably not remapped for this map sensor. So I'll have to get that looked at. I'm trying to get myself a scanner or a programmer. So there's that, which might be causing this to do what it's doing. But he also was running red fuel in it. I know in some of the newer trucks it'll mess up the fuel system. So I'm gonna pull all this fuel out of here and fill it back up with the proper fuel and see if that changes anything, and also change the fuel filter. Well, I'm gonna wrap this video up, and we're getting our first snowfall in here in Connecticut. I gotta get the mower back in the garage. Just gotta make more room. But yeah, so the bumper's looking good on the LBZ, and I took this apart a little bit. I didn't film much of it. I'm not gonna do much more without getting some filming done. But for now, it's just the intro of the truck. So one thing I'm gonna do in this next video is try to get this thing running good. I disconnected the batteries, hoping to kind of reset the learning of the MAF sensor. I'm not sure if that's even gonna work. But first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reroute my PCV because it's got a LBZ mouthpiece on it. And I cannot get this thing to line up with this turbo correctly and have that PCV valve. So I'm gonna reroute that. Plus, of course, PCV is just stupid. So I'm gonna reroute this and get this thing mounted up and actually seal around this turbo, because it hasn't been sealed around that turbo, as you can see. And I think that's what was causing it to run so rough. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. I'm going to pick up on the next one with doing a little bit of engine bay work on this truck. But that's it for this introduction of the LOY onto the channel. And hopefully this garage gets cleared out soon as we get siding and windows on the house. And that way I can start tearing into this thing. I'm pretty excited. So stay tuned. There's going to be all kinds of cool content on this truck. It's going to change pretty fast, I think. So, yeah, tune in. I'll catch you guys on the next one. And welcome the LLY to the channel.